Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We have Wezzy in tow and we are about to head out to, well, the clothing store to pick out an outfit for the partner we'll pick for tonight's auction. So, I've been reading the comments and thinking about it. I've heard that Randy would be a nice pick as well, with him being like a brother figure when you are going there. And of course the other idea that was floated was just make a save before you head into the clothing store and do all of them. So I think I am going to watch all of them, but the two other ones that I don't pick, I probably will just look at them between the episodes for myself, because I think it would be very interesting. Unless you guys want to see them, then I can technically make a separate video just showing you how it looks with Randy and Theo. But I think I will stick with my original pick of Ellie, cause, which was also said, it feels most natural to use her cause of Lloyd and Ellie's, well, let us say chemistry, when you go there as with a +1 male female, and Theo would be too young for that. Her expertise, I didn't even think about her healing abilities when things go sour, but that was also a very good reason to do that. So yeah, I'm pretty well cemented in that choice. If I would go for the fun choice, to be honest, I would probably pick Theo, because I think that would probably give us the most offbeat type of situation, and I don't know why. Like with Randy, you know what to expect based on his personality. With Theo, I don't know, and that makes it interesting as well. But yes, so let's go to the store and pick Ellie. Once we get dressed, there's no going back. I have to choose who's going to accompany me to the auction too. Are you ready? What do you mean continue investigating? We already did check everywhere. We just need to get dressed and get into the auction house. Well, you know what I mean. It's not the auction house, but the auction itself. Okay, let's get dressed.
高そうな店だな。
まあいわゆる高級ブランド店だな。フォーマルな服からきれいめのカジュアルまで何でも揃ってるみたいだぜ。
その分いい値段だけどね。
値段のことは気にしないで。それでロイド、誰を連れて行くか決まった？
ああ。
Oh, and another good reason is Ellie said she would pay for it because she has the money. And if we bought one for her, she just can keep it for her normal life as well. Yeah, Ellie, I'm convinced.
エリー、一緒に来てくれるか？
うん、分かったわ。まあ一番さりげなく中に入れそうな組み合わせかもしれないわね。
なあ、そう思ってさ。君たちの場合なら普通にカップルとして装うのが一番だろうね。行動的な資産家のお嬢様が庶民でのボーイフレンドを連れて話題のパーティーに参加してみた。そんな感じで言ってみたら？
I can agree on that. That would be very convincing.
なるほど。説得力はありそうだな。
そこは怒ってもいいところだと思うけど。
いいからとっととコーディネートしちまえよ。
どう変身するのかちょっと楽しみです。
That's a beautiful dress.
お待たせ。
一応着てみたけど。
いいじゃん。さすがに慣れてるだけあってお嬢のドレス姿は言うことねえな。
はい、とっても素敵です。それにロイドさんもなかなかお似合いだと思います。
そうかな。
さすがにエリーの横に立つと釣り合っていない感じだけど。
そんなことないわ。
He's unintentionally flattering her. Well, no, knowing Lloyd, he has not have that intention, but you know how he can be.
あなた肩幅が結構あるからスーツ姿も似合うみたいね。
ありがとう。なんとかエリーのボーイフレンドに見えればいいんだけど。
ええ、ちゃんと見えると思うわ。
どうやら余計なアドバイスは必要なさそうだね。そうだ、ついでにこれも持っていくといい。
Fashionable glasses.
これは
女性はドレスアップするとかなり雰囲気が変わるけど。
And have you seen with all the Superman comics, movies and stuff like that, if you just put on glasses, nobody recognizes you.
君の方はフォーマルな格好でもそこまで印象は変わらないからね。せめて会場にいる時くらいつけた方がいいんじゃないかな。
なるほど、助かるよ。どうかな。
It's like I'm looking at Dudley. Definitely.
へえ、
驚いた。結構印象が変わるものね。しかも意外と似合ってます。
これを機にメガネ男子になったらどうだ？
いや、別に目は悪くないし。よし、これで準備は整ったな。あとはオークションが開場するのを待つだけだ。
Ah, the fireworks.
綺麗ですね。そうね。
しかし夜には花火まで上げるなんてな。記念祭だけの演出なのか？
いや、毎日ある演出らしいぜ。テーマパークの夜の部もこれからが本番ってところだろう。
ナイトパレードにライトアップされた観覧車。女の子を口説くには絶好のシチュエーションだろうね。
Yeah, and hopefully one special lady is gonna get engaged. And we made that happen too.
さてと、僕は一足先に行こうかな。
そうか。どこかのご婦人と待ち合わせしてるんだったか？
Yeah, I'm very curious who it's gonna be. If it's someone we know, there's a chance of that.
まあね。それではエイドスの幸運を。君たちがヘマをしなければオークション会場で会おう。
やれやれ、人を食ったやつだな。
不良集団のヘッドにして上流階級御用達のホスト。いろいろと怪しい人ですよね。でも正直オークションの情報を教えてくれたのは助かったわ。借りを作ってしまったわね。
Yeah, I think we do owe him one. And he's been extremely helpful about it, which he could have just said no and let us go on our merry way and maybe even fail getting in there, but Wesley, at some levels, he's actually a decent person.
なあ。俺たちもそろそろオークション会場に向かおう。なんとか入り口のチェックを抜けて会場の中に入り込まないとな。
ええ、そうね。
Alright, another in-game achievement. Perfect. So when... Wait. Oh, we can actually rest as well. Not that we need it, but it's good to know. No! Why did Wesley have to leave already? I could never get tired of admiring that handsome face of his. Well, he has places to be. Phew. It was risky, but I somehow managed to snag a room here. I had to wait for hours, hoping someone would cancel the reservation. Worth it in the end, I guess. So if we just waited long enough, we might have had some luck as well. What a marvelous hotel. My comrades here in Crossbell never fail to treat me the best. On top of that, the fishing is a thrill and the food is always top-notch. I'll have to preach to the wonders of Crossbell to my fellow Liberalians once I return. I wouldn't be right to keep this place to myself. Branch manager Certain did me a favor and booked this room for me. He might just look like a humble angler, but he's actually pretty well off. Still, renting a 3-person suite for just the 2 of us might have been a little overkill. If you need a room, Lloyd, I don't mind letting you snag one of these beds. Anything for a fellow member. Yeah, but you see, our group are 4 people. We might need a little bit more room than that. Still, the offer is really nice though. Alright, so before we go to Hartman, let's see where we can all check before we go there. You're all friends with Mr. Hemisphere, yes? If you're looking for a place to eat, I can recommend a restaurant for tuna enough. You'll find it right down in the mall. Well, thank you. I'll keep that in mind, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an expensive one. Oh, did you order room service by chance? If you can give me a moment, I'll have your drinks and meal right out. Here, here. 3 cheers to the anniversary festival and the amazing parties it brings. Ah yes, here, here. Oh, it's been a long day. Might be a little early, but I think I'm going to turn in for the night. And he has 3 beds to himself. That's even more fancy than the Fisherman Guild. Alright, let's get back into town. Ooh, can we get into the jewelry shop now? The store employee told us it's limited to members only. There's no point in trying to force our way inside now. But now we look rich, so maybe they'll give us a chance. Mama, the ship is going to leave without us if we don't hurry. Oh sure, the theme park was enjoyable, but I really want to get into the jewelry store. Honestly, what a stupid rule to have. It is almost time to head to the speaker's mansion. Tonight will be one to remember. Oh, my man here claims he's going to win me something beautiful at the auction. And his poor wife doesn't know a thing. I wonder what he's gonna get for her. Must be something that his wife will never find out. Man, today was the best day of my life. Happy 70th birthday, Crossbell. I'm not sure one day was enough to take everything in. I'd like to come back soon. Oh, it's about time for the tourists to head on back? I wonder why all those people were heading to the residential area. A party, perhaps? Yeah, a very exclusive party. Which we're gonna find out real soon. I think I've got it. From everything you've said, it sounds like you really want to mix things up and go bold. This hat might be perfect for you. I think I'll pass this time. Oh, you're not satisfied with your current attire? If so, perhaps you'd like to go for a different style with this hat. Let me guess, he doesn't have the money to pay for it? I'm quite in a pickle here. I just want to window shop a little and then head back home. I made a grave error. After all this personal assistance, I feel guilty if I left without buying anything. And that's how they get ya. Well, that looks absolutely marvelous on you, dear. You've struck the perfect balance, incorporating all the latest trends in a way that pops, but isn't too busy. If only Mr. Hemisphere worked for us, he could teach us a thing about style. Wow, Just what don't you get up to, Wezzy? Nothing special for this night. Always good to check. Alright, let's head over to the restaurant. And Michelin, of course. What a feast. Phew, there's nothing more satisfying than having a delicious meal. Each new dish I try is another unforgettable memory. After having a meal like this, I can say with full confidence that visiting Crossbell was completely worth it. Ah, would you look at the time. Speaker Hartman's party is just about to start. We better hurry over to his mansion. I hope my wife enjoys herself. It's my first time bringing her with me, you see. Oh, my husband says he's taking me to a party tonight here in Michelin. I'm quite excited for it. I wonder what kind of party it could be. A very exclusive one. Oh, if I've got my calendar right, today's the last day of the anniversary festival. I've heard the city's going all out with their festivities. Oh, darn it. Now I wish I'd went. You're still eating? Oh goddess, my life savings. Oh yes, this dish. It's a masterpiece. Who cares about not being able to buy that dumb jewel? All of my anger is being swept away in this decadent rush of flavor. I'm in heaven. Excuse me, waitress. Seconds, please. That guy is gonna be so poor by the time he went home. How would you like dinner accompanied by a bottle of El Voile? It is one of the finest Erebonian wines in existence. It may fetch a modest price, but rest assured, its aroma is set to rival even the famous Grand Chardonnay. Grand Chardonnay. If I remember correctly, that's a vintage wine they produce in the Liberal Kingdom, right? I heard a bottle went up for nearly 500,000 mira in an auction they held over there a few years ago. 500,000? Well, I know people enjoy their wine, but to sell it for that much? The world of a wine connoisseur is one I could not begin to understand. Hey, if it's that good, I'd love a taste. I think I'll go for a glass. You know, just to see if it lives up to its reputation. Whoa. I'm joking. Cool your jets, Teotot? I should hope so. Yeah, we do not have the budget for that. But I think if you buy a bottle for 500,000, you do not buy it to drink, you buy it to have, to hold and to show off. You buy it for the prestige of it. Yes, some people will be disgustingly rich that will taste things like that, but I don't know if I would dare to. I would be curious though. Wouldn't you? A bottle of El Voile is said to rival even the Grand Chardonnay, and that is no small feat. I wholeheartedly recommend it with dinner. If you like, I can go fetch a bottle for you. No, thank you. Can you imagine if you go here and you see a bottle of that in here for 500,000? There's a part of me that would grind for it and come back and buy it. Just for having it in the list. Not bad food stuff, to be honest. To be able to revive and restore for 100%? Not bad at all. This day couldn't get better. On top of all the theme park goodness, I even managed to give Michi a good kick. That is basically the heart of the Michelin Wonderland experience. I did nearly get me thrown out of the park though. It would have been the perfect moment for Theo to react with Theo stare. Kicking Michi is something only kids are allowed to do, but I still went for it. All in all, it was a good day. I have no regrets. Phew, my son really drained all his batteries playing at the theme park. Oh yeah, I can imagine so. Come on, hang in there for just a little longer. The ship will be here soon. Yeah, I think a lot of us will have those memories too, of when you're younger going to a theme park, having fun all day, and then sleeping in the back of the car on the way home. Oh, that roller coaster was out of this world. If I could put it into words, it'll be like whoosh. Well, something like that. I'm going to be sick. What am I going to do with him? He can barely handle thrill rides, but he still forced himself to get on with us. Well, I haven't had a family trip in a while, so I'm really happy he was able to make it. I'll have to thank my husband later for clearing his schedule for us. Yeah, because he forced himself because he felt it was important enough to do so. Sometimes, even if you're scared or you get sick of things, you can force yourself just for others. I can respect that. Were you able to catch the fireworks show? You should be able to spot them from anywhere in Michelin. They soar right to the tippy top of the sky and then boom! The nightly parade is currently underway inside of the park. All of Michelin's beloved mascots are merrily marching to the beat, with Michi at the front. It is a one-of-a-kind spectacle just for our park guest. I wonder if we come back the next day and Michi is out here in front, if we'll talk about the guy kicking him, like if he's walking a little bit strangely today. I would actually kind of love that. Not that Michi being kicked, but the fact that that would have a consequence in the story. Alright, I think it's time to go to the resort. I see you dressed to impress, or at least attempted to. By chance, were you invited to the Speaker Hartman's place tonight? This is how I always see rich people in games and movies. Like, at first, he's like showing, you dressed to impress, nice. And then still trying to tear you down. Just to feel better about himself. Yep, nobles. Listen up, Sal. Since you're my fiancé, you have to be more aware of how I feel at any given moment, alright? Achoo. Aren't you feeling a bit chilly, Emmy? We've been talking by the waterside almost all day, and it's not the warmest outside. How about we head back to the mansion and I'll whip you up some hot bowl of soup? Ooh, okay. Emmy, did you catch a cold or something? Your face is as red as an apple. Yeah, I think you guessed that right. Did you notice all the black suits guarding the Speaker Hartman place? I guess when you're essentially Crossbell's boss, your security can't be anything too short of a perfect. Well, I haven't noticed it yet, but I will in a few seconds. Well, I should be off. Showing up late won't earn me any favors. Unless it's fashionably late. That is a thing people do. Hold off for now, just in case we want to talk to everyone, which we did. Alright. And enter and get this party started. Lloyd put on his pair of glasses. I'm just supposed to say, and now Lloyd disappears, and he's now a totally different person. Call him Clark.
わかったわ。ロイドさん、エリーさん、どうかお気をつけて。
打ち合わせ通り、俺たちはこの辺りで待機してるぜ。何かあったらすぐにエニグマで連絡してこいよ。
なあ、そっちの方も気をつけて。
それじゃあ行ってくるわね。
There it is, the guards. Will we be able to get inside? Hopefully I don't have to answer any questions.
ようこそシュバルツオークションへ。招待カードを見せていただけますか？
ああ、これでいいかな。
Lloyd handed over the invitation to whom he assumed was a mafioso.
確かに。
念のためお名前を伺ってもよろしいですか？
ガイ・バニングスだ。身分を明かす必要はないだろ。
ええ、それはもちろん。
そちらの方は？
お疲れ様。私の方は事情があって身分を明かせないのだけど、こういう催しでもあるし別に構わないのよね。
ええ、まあですが、一応そちらのガイ様とのご関係を伺ってもよろしいですか？
あら、恋人には見えないと言ってもまだお父様とお母様には内緒にしている関係なんだけど。
ごめん、僕が君の身分に釣り合わないばっかりに。でもきっと事業を成功させてご両親にお嬢さんをくださいって頼めるように頑張るから
期待してるわね。
失礼しました。
He's getting second-hand embarrassment.
それではガイ様、お連れ様、どうか存分に今宵のオークションをお楽しみになってください。
Thank you very much. Oh yeah. If you have a fountain, I mean a waterfall inside your house, yeah, then you're filthy rich.
なんだここは。
ハルトマン議長邸、噂には聞いていたけどこんな壮麗な建物だったなんて。
ああ、想像以上だったな。ハルトマン議長、ここまで大物だったのか。
ようこそお客様。シュバルツオークションへようこそ。お客様は初めてのご来場でございますか？
ああ、そうだけど。
オークションは午後9時から正面にあるホールにて開催を予定しております。それまでの間、左手にあるサロンで供応の用意をさせていただいておりますので、お酒やお食事などをお楽しみください。ちなみに今宵当館にお泊まりになるつもりはございますか？
Why not? We might get the full experience.
いや、
Aww.
ホテルに部屋を取っているし、知り合いも待たせているからね。今回は遠慮させてもらうよ。
かしこまりました。もし気が変わられた場合、すぐにお部屋を用意いたしますので、遠慮なくお申し付けになってください。
Yeah, this place is big enough that they can house all the guests with ease.
なお、邸内はご自由にご観覧いただいて結構ですが、いくつかの区画は立ち入りをご遠慮願っておりますので、どうかご容赦くださいませ。
ああ、わかったよ。
丁寧な案内ありがとう。
いえ、何かあったら私や他の使用人に遠慮なくお申し付けください。それでは。
オークション開催まで2時間くらいはある。一通り屋敷の中を回ってみよう。
Hell yeah. We're gonna look in every nook and cranny we can. And hopefully that one voice that we heard in the other episode, which Lloyd tried to deny, hopefully we can find the source, because it was definitely coming from this mansion.
ええ、わかったわ。
The swords auction will begin promptly at 9 p.m. and will be held in the main hall. Until then, please enjoy a few drinks in the saloon over to the door on the left. If you are hungry, food is available as well. I mentioned back in the Empire is nothing to scoff at, but this place blows mine out of the water. Now this is what you call luxurious. Yeah, like I said, having a waterfall in your house? Yeah, that is dirty money. My mention in Empire is nothing to scoff at, but compared to this place, let's just say I wish I was born as lucky as Speaker Hartman. Is it luck though? or just sound business decisions. We're in the process of making the final preparations inside the main hall. If you would please wait a bit longer, I would be greatly appreciated. Rest assured, the security team has everything under control. Please leave everything to us and enjoy the event. And of course, the evening. Oh, this is the first time my husband has brought me along to the speaker's mansion. The anticipation for this auction is killing me. I do hope we'll be able to win something. My wife is usually extremely shy. In order to break her out of her shell, I decided to bring her along. If she's going to survive in high society, it'll be important for her to learn how to handle events like this. Alright, should we go to the right instead of the left? See what the game says? Ooh, this might be going on to exploring the joint, so let's go to the food section first. Which we might see Wazzy. Oh god, there's another... Okay, this place is gonna be extremely huge, isn't it? Damn, look at those foods.
立食形式のパーティーか。かなりの招待客が集まってるみたいだけど。
料理やお酒もさすがに高価そうね。一流のシェフを雇っているのでしょうね。
こんな状況じゃなければ喜んでごちそうになるんだけど、なんだか緊張して食欲がないな。
無理もないわ。
Alright, so in the back of my hand I'm saying like check out the rest of the place first before you're going here, but on the other hand you want to check out the entire house, which I think would be part of our, let's say, investigation. So I still think let's just talk to everybody here before moving on to another section, because if the auction starts we need to go to the main hall, and if we move everywhere else before we do at least that, then we might still be good too. Those men in black suits working security, they're from Ravashenko, aren't they? That Marconi is deep within Speaker Hartman's pocket, that much is clear. I'll show him. Lapdog like Marconi get tossed aside the moment they make a single mistake. Yes. Ooh, come on, let me eat at least a little bit. Damn, that, what was it gonna be, like a turkey or something? And this will be like seafood. It looks like mushrooms and stuff on it. This is like a pie, a salad, and some kind of jello. Yeah, looks amazing. Speaker Hartman's name supposedly carries quite a lot of influence within the Empire. If I could somehow use this opportunity to get in his good graces, my future will be set. Which is kinda true, and I think a lot of people come here to these kinds of events in order to do that. And yes, they will suck up a lot to Hartman. It would appear you aren't well accustomed to auctions like this, am I correct? Well, be careful. The excitement that comes from fighting a bidding war can be positively addicting. Yeah, you don't want to accidentally bid on something without having the money for it. Every time I come to Crossbell, I'm reminded just how laughable, incompetent the police department is. I mean, they're not even able to shut down something as clearly illegal, yet widely known as this auction. Or perhaps it just speaks to Speaker Hartman's absolute authority over the state. Damn it. The Crossbell Police Department has to be the most incompetent organization on the continent. Thank goodness for that, otherwise we wouldn't be able to enjoy such a lovely party as this. Yeah, if Lloyd had the opportunity, he would set him straight, but that would definitely blow our cover. You look rather young, and to be given an invite to an event like this, you must either be a noble or a very wealthy individual. If you don't mind, could you tell me a little about your background? About that. Nervous are you? It's no wonder given your age. I suppose it was a bit of a faux pas to ask such a question in a place like this. Please, accept my apologies, young man. Young or old, this is quite a varied group of Zemuria elites, I must say. I would be a waste to not make use of such a rare opportunity, so I do believe I'll give some introductions and shake some hands. Yeah, it is like high society of the upper and underworld. Oh, tonight's dinner party was hosted and funded by Mr. Hartman, entirely out of the kindness of his heart. On his behalf, please feel free to eat to your heart's content. I haven't seen Wazzy yet. He might be in a separate room with his guest. Apparently, the centerpiece of the auction is being kept secret. I can only assume it's something of immense value. Perhaps it's something stolen by that phantom thief bee? Who knows? It could be just that. Oh, here, have a nice long look at the Esmeralda's ring I won last year. Isn't it simply beautiful? This year I'm going to win something that can match its splendor. Oh, it's said that Speaker Hartman has connections with Erebonia's Blood and Iron Chancellor. I guess that's to be expected from a man descended from imperial nobility. His company isn't going to be the same as a common man's. Oh, what do we have here? Oh no, I've seen those two faces before. Imelda? Oh, why in the world are you here? Oh well, an invitation found its way to my doorstep. Curiosity bid me to come. A shady old lady as always. If you don't mind, could you... Oh, don't worry dear, I don't intend to snitch. Knowing that you're here sneaking around a place crawling with some unsavory people is quite amusing for this old woman. I came here with my eyes set on a certain something, but it looks like I'm in for an unexpected entertainment instead. Yeah, the entertainment of seeing us stumble about, trying not to get caught. Each dish presented tonight is an unmatched delicacy prepared by the mansion's very own chef. Please feel free to stop me if you need anything at all. We definitely try to do that if needed.
あら。
キリカさん？
本当に奇遇ね。こんな場所であなたたちと会うなんてさすがに想定外だったわ。
これは
いろいろと訳が。
まあいいわ。
Nah, I think Kilika is cool about it. She fully understands.
それでこの会場ではどんな名で呼べばいいのかしら。
どうしてそこまで？
Considering her former job, she understands. Trust me.
あなたたちの立場を考えれば何をしているのか想像はつくわ。そして招待カードを渡すときには代表者が名乗る必要がある。で、何と呼べばいいのかしら。
ガイでお願いします。
わかったわ、ガイ君。私はそのままキリカと呼んでちょうだい。
わかりました。それでどうしてキリカさんはこの場所に？やはり出品物が目当てですか？
職業柄神塚の知り合いが多くてね。そういった人たちからどういう出物があるか確かめてほしいと頼まれたのよ。まあ市場調査といったところね。
なるほど。
しかしハルトマン議長という人はなかなか抜け目ない人物のようね。このオークション仕組みとしてよくできているわ。
よくできている？
どういうことですか？
決して摘発されることのない上流階級御用達の裏のオークション。それは各国の有力者にとって実に都合のいい場であるということよ。単なる盗品以外にも賄賂の品や資金調達のための横流し品。
Yes, and if that voice is actually from a person that we heard, kidnapping as well.
それらを自国で処分しようとすれば法律による摘発は免れない。でもこのクロスベルでは見なかったことにされてしまう。だからこそ帝国も共和国もこのオークションを黙認しているのね。おそらく今回の出品物の中にもいくつかあるのではないかしら。両国の政府筋から引き取られたいわくつきの品々が。
要するに国際的にも黙認されたブラックマーケットってことですか。
Yes, and that's why it's called the Swords Auction, a black market.
改めて聞くととんでもない話ですね。
もちろんそんな仕組みもクロスベルならではと言えるわ。あなたたちにとっては歯がゆい現実でしょうけど、まあ逆らうのは難しいでしょうね。
ロイド
ただよくできてはいても不自然な仕組みであるのも確かよ。
え？
万物は気の流れと調和によって成り立つ。歪んだものは歪んだままでは決して長続きはしないわ。何かきっかけがあればいつ崩れ去ってもおかしくない。その意味ではあなたたちの頑張りも無駄にはならないかもしれない。
Yeah, because if you just pick away the right rock underneath its foundation, the entire building might collapse. And that is what she's implying, and I can agree with that to some extent.
キリカさん、
そう言っていただけるととても心強いです。
おしゃべりが過ぎてしまったみたいね。せっかくの機会だからいろいろなものを見てくるといいわ。それがきっとあなたたちの糧になるはずだから。
はい。
Still, a chance to squash this auction once and for all may be closer than I thought. Make sure you look around and take it all in. I'm sure this experience will prove quite useful for you later on. I can agree with that, even if it's just to see who is involved in all of this, which people are here, and essentially, potentially corrupt. That alone is information that's so extremely useful.
あれは
ご来場の皆様、当オークションの主催者が参りましたので。
あれが。
ええ、ルバーチェの会長とハルトマン議長ね。
皆様ごきげんよう。
Yeah, he just keeps on looking evil, isn't it?
当オークションを主催してあるルバーチェ商会のマルコーニです。早いものでこのオークションも今年で8回目を迎えました。年々来場される方々も増え、それに比例して出品物もますます充実したものになっております。これもひとえに皆様のご理解とご愛顧の賜物であると言えましょう。そしてもう一方、毎年私どもの催しにこの素晴らしい邸宅を会場として提供してくださっている方がおります。ご紹介しましょう。クロスベル自治州代表にして自治州議会をまとめる大政治家、ホルトマン議長閣下です。
たった今紹介に預かった自治州議長を務めるハルトマンです。
Yeah, he looks very distinguished. Definitely.
今宵この素晴らしい催しの場を提供させていただくのは誠に光栄の極み。単なるオークションというだけでなく、各界の名士の方々が集い交換する出会いの場であるとも言えましょう。まだまだ酔いの口。オークションが終了した後にはささやかな夜会も用意しております。皆様におかれましてはどうか当館をご自分の家と思い心よりくつろいでいただきたい。
あれがマルコーニ会長に議長の方はさすがに大物政治家って感じだな。
自らの権威が揺るぎないものであるのを確信しているからでしょうね。ルバーチェの会長の方は初めて見たけれど、思っていた以上に狡猾でやり手といった感じね。
ああ、どちらも一筋縄じゃいかなそうだ。できれば話してみたいけど、 さすがに自重した方が良さそうだな。
I do get your feeling, Lloyd, but it might be worth it.
ええ、私は一応議長と少し面識もあるし、直接コンタクトするのは避けてもらえると助かるわ。
わかった。さりげなくサロンから出よう。
Alright, so it's time for us to try and sneak out of this place. And of course talk again to everyone, because with the two people, the speaker and the Don, entering this room, I'm sure everybody has something to say about it. But we're gonna do that on the next episode, and of course with that explore the rest of the mansion if the game allows us to. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we'll infiltrate this house even more, uncovering everything that we can. And the one thing I am most interested in is seeing if we can find a source to that voice that Lloyd heard, because that's still so very intriguing to me. See you then. Bye bye.